Hey guys, it's Natalie, and it is time for our September Reese Witherspoon book club review, so please stay tuned. Alright, for this video I read the July book and the August book, and I'm going to be showing you the September book and my makeup book for this month. The first book I want to talk to you about is Whisper Network by Chandler Baker. Once again, this was the July pick for the Hello Sunshine Book Club. And what did I think of this book? I thought this book was phenomenal. Hopefully I enunciated that well enough for you to understand that you need to read this book. You really, really do. You really need to read this book. This has been said to be a mystery thriller, but it's really a contemporary with some mystery in it. This is not your typical mystery thriller because there's so much story in it that's not mystery thriller. But there is some mystery in it, and that was really good. This book has three main characters, Sloane, Artie, and Grace, who've worked at the same company for a really long time. And what happens is the CEO, who they really like, passes away, and when they realize that somebody who they know should not be the CEO is up for the job, they're in a situation of whether they should take action or not, because they have a man who has done some inappropriate things and they think he's still doing some inappropriate things. And I don't want to give too much away. There is a mysterious death in this, but it had so much, really just a great story. It was really great to talk about women in the workforce and some of the things they have to deal with the struggles of being a mother and also having to work. You have these great friendships. I mean, this book, I just couldn't put it down. It was absolutely wonderful, and this would be the perfect book for a book club. Now, you're going, it isn't a book club. No, I mean, like, if some of you are in actual physical book clubs where you go to someone's house, or you go somewhere and you physically see people and you have discussions about books, this would be one of the best books to have a discussion about. There's so many things that happen in this book that should be discussed, that are really important, and I don't know what else to say, guys. This was really, really great. I thought, good job, Reese. This was awesome. And I hope I start seeing this a lot in the booktube community, because I would love to see this book take off. It was that great. Now, a lot of you know the story behind the August pick, which was The Last Houseguest by Megan Miranda. If you don't, I really quick will update you. I have been wanting to read this book forever. I put it in a Gimme 5 or More way back in the spring as an upcoming mystery thriller that I wanted to read. You guys know I'm on a book buying ban unless it's for this Reese Witherspoon book club. And I actually picked this up one day in the grocery store and picked up all my groceries, and then I put it back because I was like, no, we're not buying any more books. You have too many books on your physical TBR. So there was so much drama about this book, and then when I found out it was the August pick for Reese Witherspoon, and that was the technicality that would let me buy this book, you would have thought, oh my gosh, this has such a happy ending. No, it doesn't. I didn't really like it too much. I don't know if it's because my expectations were like up here, but yeah, really disappointed. Let me quickly tell you the synopsis. So basically, there's a small town in Maine that is kind of divided up socially. Half the people there are rich tourists, who kind of summer there. And then the other half of the town are the locals who live there. And for the most part, they don't really mix socially, except for a set of best friends named Avery and Sadie. And Avery is from the local town, and then Sadie is one of the rich people. And they develop this beautiful friendship that lasts, many, many years until Sadie shows up dead, and it's ruled a suicide, and Avery doesn't think it's a suicide, and it's, up to her to try to figure it out. I know you're going, that sounds great. You would think, right? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it was okay. I would give it 2 stars, maybe 2.5 stars. I don't know. Be honest with you, if it wasn't because it's Megan Miranda and it was a Reese Witherspoon book, I might have DNF'd it. Seriously. Oh my gosh. Like I said, maybe it's because my expectations were so high. Maybe one of you were going to read this and be like, it's great. What is wrong with you? I just was bored. There were times I would be reading, I'd be like, what did I just read? Because I was thinking about something else. It just was, I don't know, and the resolution was like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't for me. If you've read this book and you liked it, let me know. Because I don't know what went wrong. Something went terribly wrong with me in this book. Don't know what it was. So anyway, let's move on. All right, I am super excited about the September book. The September book is The Secrets We Kept. and this is a real-life historical fiction based on a true story. Even though when you hear the synopsis, you might be like, wow, that almost sounds fictional because it's so exciting, but no, it's true, it's true. So this is another book where there's 3 women that are the main characters. We have 2 women who I guess are in the CIA typing pool, and then something happens that's going to lead them to actually be spies. So I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. Who doesn't want to be a spy? The other woman is the mistress of Boris Pasternak's, who wrote Dr. Zhivago. And I am so embarrassed to say, I'm not really sure what Dr. Zhivago is about, and I'm pretty sure my mom has probably read it, and she's probably watched every movie, and she's probably watching this video going, oh my gosh. What? How do you not know what Dr. Zhivago is? Because I'm pretty sure I've heard her talk about it in the past. So this is a little embarrassing. I'm so sorry, Mom. I don't remember. But basically, the CIA is trying to help Olga get the book from behind the Iron Curtain because I guess it could be damaging. I think in the synopsis, it actually says that the CIA is trying to get the book because this book has the power to change the world. And I don't know if they're going to be successful. I don't know the story. Oh, this is so embarrassing. But you know what? I'll read this book and then I will know the story. And then maybe after I read the book, I'll read Dr. Zhivago. Or maybe I should read Dr. Zhivago before I read this book. I don't know. You tell me what I should do first. Should I read Dr. Zhivago and then read this book, or read this book and then read Dr. Zhivago? Should I read Dr. Zhivago or should I just watch the movie? I don't know. So many decisions, but I don't know. Reese Witherspoon went on and on about how much she loved this book. It sounds super exciting. I'm very excited to read it, and I can't wait to tell you about it next month. Really quick, before I tell you about the other book that I'm going to read, I always forget, and I tell this at the end, and I know a lot of people don't watch the end of videos. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I will follow you right back. And if you like me, you can subscribe, and if you don't like me, then don't subscribe. And okay, and that's all I have to say about that, so let's get to the next book. Okay! My makeup book is going to be Eleanor Elephant is Completely Fine. This is a book that was supposed to be my makeup book 2 or 3 months ago, and something happened that I couldn't get to it. Even though I'm kind of glad that I didn't get to it because so many people said the cactus, if you guys remember I did the cactus, they said the books are really similar. And now that I think about it, I don't want to read 2 books that are really, really similar at the same time. So the fact that it's been a couple months since I've read the cactus, I'm actually kind of glad that I'm now going to get to this. This is about a woman, I guess, who is very socially awkward, you know, and she sometimes, I guess, puts her foot in her mouth. I've had some people say that she almost has autism spectrum tendencies, even though in the book it's not like she's autistic in the book. It's not like she's been diagnosed with it, but if you read it, it kind of sounds like she might technically have, you know, be on the spectrum a little bit. I've heard that from a few different people. And then I guess she's going to meet a guy who's going to help her out in some way or help her be more socially appropriate. I don't know. But I've heard some people really, really love this book and some people really don't like this book. And I would love to know where I'm going to fall. I hope I really like it because it sounds like something that I would really like. All right, so those are the 4 books that I wanted to share with you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.